to fiddle around, to just spread things out. But I think with a short story, there's a real skill to be able to be brief without losing anything. The world that you create has to be complete, it has to be self-contained. And so I think it's usually when you get to the end of the story that you make a decision as to whether this has been achieved or not. The thing that I keep in mind is that the novel was never really the main. It's relatively recent in the history of all literature that the novel became the be-all and end-all. For the longest time, it was short stories, epics. If you come here and you're going to talk about things like By the Fireside Tales, these were essentially oral short stories. And so I think, in a way, we've had a much longer time to sit with this particular format. And the novel, if anything, is an aberration or an expansion, but this is an art in and of itself. And so for me, I look at the worlds that you build, and I ask myself, is this self-contained enough, or does this feel like I've been shortchanged on what should be a novel?
Okay, so I have a couple more questions, but I wonder if anyone has any other questions for anyone that we can jump off and then have a conversation on. And if that goes, I would also like to hear about your recent projects that we can talk about. But before that, are there any questions that, let's say, Chuma has for Kobe or Sean has for Chuma, or, and then we can proceed from that now?
I think I just kind of want to extend what Kobe was saying about the self-contained short story. It's one of the things that really draws me to the form as well. I've always respected those people, those writers who can keep you, tell you